you through data cleaning, and we'll do this data cleaning in Power Query editor. So this is the data we have here. We'll do the cleaning and we'll bring back the data into Excel. So we have this employees data with their ID, employee ID, their name, their gender, their department, salary, the date they started working with this company, and etc. So we're going to take this to Power Query. We do data cleaning. So let us begin. So we're going to get data. We already have our data here, so we are not going to go to get data from file. No, we already have it here. So we have already opened the data in Excel, right? Our worksheet is already showing. So we have to take it from the table range. This is our table range, right? So we take it from the table range. In order for you to upload any from a to power to from a range from a, to upload any data from to Power Query, it has to be in a tabulate format. So we need that is why they're asking us to convert this in a table, and they said our table, my table has headers. Yes, this is the headers that we have. So we take enter. So this is going to open to Power Query. So this is our data that we have here. This is our data. This is the date. As you can see, we have some issues with the date. This needs to be clean. We equally have some null value here. We have some questions mark. We have like this name. If you see, they are not aligned. There are some spaces. There are some white spaces in the which is not actually good. So we are going to do this. We're going to do this cleaning, and then we're going to do this cleaning. After that, we'll take it to Excel. So the first thing, let me change. We want to change the name of this table. I'll just say employee employee data set. Let's call it like that. So when you replace the name here, it will equally change here, right? In this query setting, when you replace the rename it, here will equally change. So the cleaning, we'll be doing the cleaning from the first column to the end, right? So that we should not forget we shouldn't forget anything. So the first thing we are going to do, we're going to check our data type. What is a data type? When we talk of a data type, we're talking if the data is a text, if it is a value, if it is a date, if it is a time. Okay, yes. So we talk that is what we call data type. And in Power Query, in Power Query, the data type, the query will always it is indicated here. This is the indication. This ABC stands for a text, which implies that this is a text. This particular inside this column, it is a text data type that we have here. This one is same thing. This one is same thing, and then here, this is a value. That is why it's giving us this number, and here. So yeah, normally this is a date. We're supposed to have a calendar year, but it is showing us but a date, and at the same time that is a value that it is a so this there is a problem which we need to fix. We need to fix that this particular date column, and this happens most of the time because the dates probably they're coming from different department probably, so they use different formats. Some will use day, month, year. Some will use month, day. etc. So when you bring it like this, dates are always the problem when it comes to data cleaning. So we are going to, that is not a big deal. We are going to we are going to fix it. There are a couple of ways we can fix it, and we'll try different. If we try the first method, if it doesn't work, we go to the other methods until we finally get the result. Okay, first thing first. So we are going to remove the space that we have here inside here. We'll remove the space, and then after that we will equally, for this particular column, we separate this name. We want it to be the first name and last name. In order for us to do this, in order for us to remove this space, this one, as you can see, there is a space before we have this liner, right? Even this one, it is the same thing. Even this Jill, it is the same thing. So we have to fix it. So we're going to use the trim function to do this. The trim function can be found either you right click under the right click menu, you will go to format. Under format, you will see the trim function there. Yeah. Or you can go to transform. We need to highlight, we need to select this column. We go to transform, we come under format, we'll see trim there, and then we hit trim. If you see, we don't have those spaces again. The spaces we have removed them. So the next thing, we're going to separate this one in name, and the first name and the last name. So this one, we are going to use the split function. We use the split function to do this. We go to transform with a split. There are a bunch of options here that we can take depending on what we want. Do we want to separate it by delimiter, which implies that our delimiter, it is this space that we have, right? It is this space, like after Friedrich, we have a space, and then we have Linford. So that is a delimiter. If we want to separate by number of characters, it means we'll be looking at the characters like the M, how many characters are there, blah blah blah. We're going to take the first option. So we know that select the entire delimiter. We already know that our delimiter is a space. Had it been maybe the separator of the first name, that separate the first name from the last name. Had it been it was a column, we take it as a had it been it's a comma, we say equal to sign, a semicolon. But as in this data, we have a space, and that's we're just going to take leftmost delimiter. We take okay. So the name has been separated. We have name one and name two, right? We're going to rename the column, our column, the field name. We're going to rename it. Then let us equally just let us just trim it. Call it trim here. And then let us rename the column name. We have, no, this should be first name. I want this to be first name. Go to this one. This should be second. This should be last name. One second. Last name. Okay. I think we are through. We are done with this. We are done with this. With the names column. We have trim it, and then we have equally split it. So let us go now to gender. So under gender, let us filter it. Under gender, we have just two unique value here, unique text. We have male and female, and then we equally have this value. So what are we going to do? What are we supposed to do? Should we delete this null value? It is not always advisable to to delete things like this, unless you must have discussed it maybe with the human resource department. You take the data to them, you said you are having some this null value. If they ask you to delete it, okay, fine. But what we're going to do here, we are not going to delete it. We are going to instead we are going to replace it. We are going to give it a name where we have this null value. We'll give it a name like missing value, something like that, invalid. What we're going to give it a name. So we're going to use the find and replaced function to do this. So what are we? The value to find, that is the value that we are looking for inside our column, which is the null value. Null. And the new name that we want it. That is, I will just say, let's just say missing. So this is what is going to happen under this particular column where we have the null. It is going to replace it with missing. So we'll take, okay, if we now filter it, we'll see that we don't have any null against. We have female, male, and missing. While analyzing, maybe when we must have done finish with our cleaning, as we are analyzing, we can then filter these missing values together. We see the total. We see the employees. To see the employees, that their gender was not actually, the agenda input is not in this information sheet that we have. So we go to department. So let us just see the various department that we have. We have accounting, we have business development, engineering, human resource, legal, marketing, product manager. But we have this question mark here. Okay, we have this question mark here. So what are we going to do? Okay, just say, let us just say